Chud to Chad. I haven't watched the newest episode.
I'm really happy with that. Yo, welcome to episode 2 of Chud to Chad. I uploaded episode 1 last night and the reception has been fantastic. So thank you so much for all the lovely messages. It's been really difficult putting myself out there, as I said, but I just really appreciate all the lovely, kind messages. You guys are really amazing and really nice. If you're here for episode 2, I hope you followed along. I hope you subscribed. Hope you followed. If you haven't, make sure you do that.
I'll upload this as Chud reacts to Chud to Chad.
Today, I am working out with Wake, and I'm going to be talking to him about how my diet's been going. I'm going to be telling him about some of the stuff I've been eating. So that will be very interesting. So we're going to work out with him, and then maybe we'll come back and make some food. I haven't eaten anything yet, so I'm going to go live, maybe make something on stream, and then head out to the gym with Wake. Chicken. This is like my bread and butter. I always have this available in my fridge.
He is like significantly looking skinnier though.
Chicken. This is like my bread and butter. I always have
like just purely how his fucking shirts fit in his side profile.
in my fridge, so I'm not like eating out. So I'll just chuck the tenderloins in this bowl. I'm pretty generous with the seasoning. I'm gonna be honest. Like, it needs to taste good for me. So I'm pretty heavy-handed with the seasoning. I'm not gonna lie. Like, it's not really adding much. Onions, Maggi, like 1.5 of those, and then I mix this shit up. I guess over all of them. I like treat myself to a few things. I got a Ninja Creamy, and I'll spam one of these. Ow, fuck. I make this protein ice cream with this cosmic brownie protein powder, and like a whole pint of this is only like 300 calories, and like 40 grams of protein, I think.
I should get on the fucking like pre-college diet I was on. It was like white people seasoning on the chicken, just plain fucking rice. 2 hours of cardio.
I'll be eating that shit and I'll get like
now I'm all big and round.
halfway through and I'm like, oh fuck, this protein's filling me up. I'm already full. I only end up eating like half the time. So every day I've been consistently under 2K calories, which is insane to me. I don't know how that's possible. Because it feels like I eat, bro, but then I look back at my FitnessPal and I've been tracking everything and it's consistently under 2K, which is...
Zoil's BMR must be fucking pretty like high. He's like 10 feet fucking tall. But like his body must just burn quite a few calories even not doing anything.
Just insane.
And then to stay under 2,000 calories a day, he's probably fucking melting the fat. Yeah, I need to lock in for sure. I'm here and there. I got to the like last loop of my belt and then I get tempted.
I usually just do this.
Like the good side where I have to cut a hole to fit it of my belt.
I'll be honest. I just chuck it in and it all cooks. Like, it actually all cooks.
But if I could get to pre-college weight, oh fuck, I would call it there, dude. I could just walk into places. And I was like really strong. At least for my size at the time.
Cooks fairly evenly. Let me just chuck this down and it gets done. 11 minutes, bro. This lasts like a couple days of just chicken. So 222 grams of chicken.
The chicken looks good though.
180. I'm not like, yeah, 180. And then I'll chuck this in the pan. All right, and I chuck 3 eggs in this bitch. 2, 3. Okay, there's no eggshell in there, just eggshell in my hand. And then that
is the best part about how he's eating, is so protein heavy. Like, you could eat so little, but it fills you up so much. Whereas if you're just like downing carbs, you could just like, I could fucking just like infinitely eat that.
I personally just say fuck it and I start scrambling the bitch. That is pretty much it. But I really think he's cooking gourmet, but it's prison food. I'm happy with it. I'm happy with this, bro.
Like, that looks good. Like, yeah, just nice tortilla, chicken, eggs, fucking hot sauce on there.
This is sustaining me and making me a healthy individual. So if I'm eating like a prisoner, hey, them motherfuckers usually come out swole. That's it. That's dinner or breakfast, I guess.
Let me see if I can pull up an example of what the fuck I was eating. Like when I lost weight initially, how many years ago? It was basically like unseasoned chicken and plain rice.
This is probably brunch. Maybe I'll eat something after.
But I don't think I could do that anymore. I don't think I can lock in.
And
I don't think I can lock in like I used to. I'd have to season it up like that.
We're gonna hit the weights, boys.
I just need to like understand like your body mechanically and like what hurts and what doesn't and what's comfortable and what isn't, because like you got a lot of mass, so like certain like movements are going to be just like
I find even switching it up to like turkey burgers or like you need to switch it up. I can't lock in like I used to.
Intrinsically more challenging.
Like even my vegetables now, I have to get like a medley or Japanese mix or whatever.
Challenging, like a lunge, for instance, is going to be
lunges are difficult. Yeah, my knees are not good.
Yeah, exactly. A lot of times, like kind of like even just like a frequent, like let's say like upper lower rest, upper lower, or like 3 days full body is a really good way to get moving and like get decent frequency without overloading any joint too much, because your joints are going to be your break point. Like your muscles are probably like spry and ready to take on load, but.
Bro, we're really exploring my body. That's the first time anyone's ever said that to me.
I feel like I can guarantee give like Zoil a couple months, he's gonna be pushing crazy weight up, even at like a significantly lighter like percentage.
Or your body, we're gonna see what kind of load it can handle. It'll be fun.
Okay, let's do it.
Anyways, I don't want to start with. I want to start with your brain as well. So how's the diet? What have you been eating?
So I've been talking about it a little bit on the stream, and the diet's really good. Like I've been okay with eating just the same thing every day. For breakfast, I usually eat like 3 to 4 eggs, 2 tortillas, and then like 200 grams of chicken, like most days.
Okay, so if you're having 3 to 4 eggs, so you're having 4 eggs, you're having 240 grams of protein, 240 calories of eggs. 2 tortillas is going to be 140, so you're at what? 380 total calories there, and then 200 grams of chicken is going to put you at about 600. And that's
about 600 every day.
Heavy, that's
It's awesome. A very heavy protein diet. It gets me through.
It's super like high satiety. So you have that first thing, and you feel good.
I feel really good.
So
I think Zoil should start a Patreon, just so people can subscribe to see what his shits look like after the amount of protein he's been eating. Just to see how different it is from his normal movement.
You don't feel the need to fast.
No.
What I love is that it's teaching you how to think about food differently. Yeah. And that's the real win. This is great.
He's gonna need like a fire hose more than a fucking bidet.
I'm too tall.
What I love is how short this makes me look.
Look at that though, like his shirt is fitting way better. Like I feel like I've seen him always wear that shirt, and it looks like it's significantly looser and just fitting better.
She's sweet, Tokyo. She's sweet.
I don't know how to tell where that was.
It's okay. It's just it's WD-40.
Yeah.
Good. Yeah. So it would have made a great jockey. Okay, wait.
Like a horse jockey?
Oh, yeah.
I would have killed that horse.
Yeah, but like, think about the clip. So what we're going to do today is, because you struggle with knee pain, one thing I like to do to like help activate the muscles surrounding the joint without putting tension on the patella tendon, because this is typically the area that hurts, and you're going to aggravate that when you create what we call like knee flexion. So like if this is extension, this is flexion. Flexion is the opposite of U2, right? Yeah. We're moving the joint without putting any stress on elements that hurt, essentially, right? So it's
my brother needs some lavalier mics or something.
Called hamstring curl, something like that, right? I just wanted to see him in this position, boys. I'm gonna be real. Yeah, great. It should feel easy right now. There's no weight. But I want you to go really slow, and I want you to really squeeze at the top. Good. A machine like this should be more modular to fit more bodies, but this is just older equipment. This is also a really big reason why people kind of avoid machine reliance, because it's just, unless you fit kind of neatly in the bell curve of normal body, in terms of length, it's really challenging. If you're super short, it's gonna suck. If you're super tall, it's gonna suck. I'm gonna go with things that I think are like very safe for his joints, and things that don't involve him bearing a lot of his body weight. Because while body weight exercise is really good for people in certain weight ranges, it's kind of compromising for Zoil, because it's gonna create a lot of imbalances just based on body fat distribution. And like, if you're top heavy, for instance, doing a squat even with body weight, can be like kind of excruciating and put him in a position of like less control than like a locked-in machine. I'd rather work on his proprioception and balance after he's lost a weight. Anyway, so what we do typically, I'll explain it real quick because I realize people.
Yeah, Wake is such an OP trainer to have. Like, I feel like in any form of workout, just purely at his height, he should probably do low impact on his joints.
That I'm focusing on warming the muscle up before we add what we'd call like our working weight. And a working weight is going to be the weight that we use for our quote-unquote working sets, which are the sets we're actually tracking and counting as we try to consider progressive overload. Progressive overload is the mechanism of muscle building.
Oh yeah, a trainer would be crazy. Like you listen to just Wake talk about, you know, he's just analyzing Zoil. He's like, well, looking at him where his distribution of fat is, you know, there's going to be certain things that are harder, things that are easier. That'd be fucking OP to have. Somebody who could just target those very specific things that need to be worked on.
This idea that like I'm going to do a little bit more on one of two vectors, either weight or total repetitions, right? That I did the last time I did that movement.
Until failure.
Until I hit mechanical failure, which is a safe point of failure. It's not, can I move the weight? It's, can I move the weight perfectly?
Right.
Once you can't move the weight perfectly, the exercise is done. Be a little slower on the descent, and then try to explode a little bit on the way up. So I want you to focus on, while you're doing this, work on your breathing here. Or out on
I think, what's the idea? Like, you do like 1 second pulling the weight up, 2 seconds down.
the way up and on the way down.
So yeah, lock in.
Like, the eccentric when you're not contracting should be you're breathing out, or you're breathing in. Opposite. So out, in, yeah. Out, yeah, good. That'll also help you brace your core when we start doing more advanced movements. Huge, bud. So I would go up for so you remember what I told you about knee flexion? That's kind of the determining element. So like, if you go up here, you're gonna get a little more, let's say like glute and ham activation in all likelihood. The lower you are, the more knee flexion you get, the more quad bias there is. But what I really wanna focus on is we're gonna go almost low to no weight for a little bit. I wanna focus on getting his.
See, I almost wish he explained a little more what, like, you know what I mean? Like, he's very knowledgeable and it's somewhat easy to pick up, but I mean, I'm too stupid to actually fully fucking comprehend it.
As deep as you can.
What's on the nut?
No weight. So one thing we're gonna do, and you probably already know this, but let's not lock our knees all the way out. Just as good practice. You're not at risk because you're not using heavy enough weight, but I'd go just shy of locking out. Yeah. Go all the way down. I wanna see how deep the legs will go. Because I'm worried not about like the position of the bar, I'm worried about the angle of your legs. So that's a really good angle there. Good, okay, then I like that there. So this is better knee flexion, guys. If you're like a bigger guy, this is probably better knee flexion than I'd be able to achieve for him on any like squat-based movement, which is why it's a really good start for building strength. And so focus on really like pressing, using your strength when you're at the bottom. So let it sink all the way down, sit for a second, then really press into it. Like, try to move it quick. Yeah, good.
Yeah.
So what's just as important as like actually training the muscle is training your central nervous system. So we need to like focus on tempo a little bit and really exploding at the bottom if you want to get strong. Good shit, King.
Can we put some weight on it?
Hell yeah, of course. Another thing, as you come down, let me watch your knees. You want your knees to track right over your toes. So like, don't let them wobble in and all. Yeah, good. They just press directly out. That's perfect. That's funny. Hit the next machine. Let's try this. I want you to just face me and sit down on that bench and stand up. Take a seat and come back up. I just want to monitor your knee flexion and see how you look. And I want you to focus on it kind of looking more like a squat. You know, like knees forward.
See, my issue is I'm fully like top heavy, built like a fucking meatball, so like what he said earlier about that whole squat thing being a little more difficult for people who are top heavy makes more sense than why I always fucking hated squats.
Forward, ass out a little bit, chest up. I just want to see what it looks like. We're not doing this as an exercise right now. This is just kind of a safety mechanism. That. Chest up. Rotate your hips back so your butt's kind of sticking backwards. Press your chest forward and your shoulders back. Yeah. Try a little bit. Is that about what we got there for mobility?
Yeah, sounds pretty high.
Cool. All right.
Yeah. That's
Good.
too bad.
Well, this is why, like, I hate when people are like, we're gonna take them, we're gonna put them in barbell squats because like your body's just not ready to do any of that.
What is this?
This is an abductor machine. So the abductor is the, think about like, it's like right here on the outside of your glute.
I feel like I'm a core.
Interesting. You might have such like beefy legs here that it is more of an exercise to bring them together than it is to put them down without weight, which is crazy.
Crunches.
Yep, we're not doing it. We're not doing the machine. Fuck it. We out. Focus on, push your chest forward. Drive your scapula together. So stand up, stand up. Pull your shoulders back for me. Yeah, down and back. So lock, it's called locking your scapula into place. Think of pushing your shoulder blades together like so. You know what I mean? So try. Really do it, like be over exaggerated so I can see you do it. So you're going up, I just want you to go back. Push it together. Like reverse hunting essentially.
Okay.
I want you to do that.
Fuck it, fly me out. I'll train with them.
For me real quick.
Just since you're asking.
Yeah, good. But less up here, more down here. Good, yes. That's it. So that's the posture I want you to hold in everything you do with your back. Okay? It's going to ensure that you're not rounding and over-recruiting elsewhere.
Fuck, he's so
Pass
good.
out, good.
That's just shit you wouldn't know as like a first-time gym goer either. Like, that's...
And then, yeah, you're going to drive right there. Elbows go to the hips. So get a full stretch to the lat. Yeah, good, good, good. Good. Get a bit more of a stretch at the top if you can. It's okay if this relaxes a little bit. I just want you to lock the scapula back in when you go down. Good. That's better. But once you hit, it's going to be... Okay, see, like, that's pretty much a perfect rep, and that's exactly what I want to see. You're doing a really good job. That's good, because we only have one more exercise after this. So you're going to do another set, and then we're going to hit a lat pull down, and you'll have nailed a pretty good and hard day. Good. Do you want to do lat pull down still?
I don't know.
Well, we're going to do a set.
You got it, boy.
Yep.
You got it, brother.
Chest up, scapula back, elbows down to your hips.
That was a good way. Like wrists. Do I want to have more of like this?
So a good way of thinking about it is that you are...
Like through my chest?
So, okay, I'll explain the biomechanics real quick. It
Okay.
might be a little annoying. Sorry, Chad. So a good way of thinking about how you're training your back is that the alignment of the humerus is going to determine what part of the back you're hitting. So if you're up here and your humerus is like turned in like this and you come down, you're going to be hitting a lot more of your lat because that's the alignment of the humerus, right? It's right along the lat. The further back you go, the more you're going to be getting your upper back, right? Upper back being your trapezius. It's not like, it's one bit. But like you're going to be hitting more of your traps, more of that stuff in the...
I've always wanted... One thing that I wanted when I used to work out was just huge fucking traps. Oh.
Between your shoulder blades, between your actual, like along your collarbone, that's more of what you're
Chest at all now?
You're never going to be hitting your chest because chest is always press.
Oh, chest is press. Okay.
This is the only contraction in the chest is when you're going out. So you're not going to contract this way.
Gotcha.
It's okay to lean a little
I wanted like the full Neanderthal build.
bit back, but yeah. Good. Good. Huh?
Is that good?
Fuck yeah, it is. Good shit, King. Is that the biggest stretch you can get before it? Let the weight rest. Just oh god, see that's so not enough.
Well, if I was to lean back.
If you were to lean back, you get more stretch. Yeah, I would say that just for the sake of actually getting a full range of motion, we lean back a bit. You're still getting enough active lat. Yeah, that's perfect. Good.
Oh, I can't wait for a couple months' time when he's like starting to fucking, get muscular
Good. Perfect. Slow, 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 slow. Awesome.
in some way. Like, I don't know what his ultimate goal is, if he just wants to get skinny or if he wants to get fit, but either way, it's gonna be cool to see.
Good workout.
This is great. We're gonna do one more set. Good.
Oh my god. That felt good.
take
Shit.
it. We'll take it. I can push you a little further there, but I think we're good there. I think that this is. I want to see how your body responds.
Good workout.
Crushed.
Thank you, mate.
Of course.
Hey, what's up, guys? Just filming a little entry. The gym was fantastic with Wake. Even then, just the initial talk before we started working out really helped out with my mental and where I'm at with the whole dieting stuff, which is fantastic. After the gym, I came home, I ate a whole pint of that ice cream, and it was fantastic. It's chocolate one, to be specific. Right now, there is a cold front or
It's a protein ice cream.
some sort of cold storm that's about to attack Texas and I guess the southern part of the US. I'm not entirely sure. I haven't researched it that much, but my roommates seem to be pretty worried about it. Everyone in around my area has bought out like all the food in all the stores, which has left me with very little options for protein. Fortunately, I was able to find some chicken tenders, but the ground beef I get has all been bought out. Only thing I had access to was this turkey ground beef, which is like 19 grams of protein. It's only 220 calories, which is a lot lower than the beef I was using, but I don't know how good
We gotta get Zoil on some moose. It's like pure fucking like moose and venison.
it's gonna taste. I'm gonna make my bolognese, which is something I've been eating like at night for dinner. I've been eating it with cognac noodles. It's been very, very good, very like filling and hitting that spot of pasta for me. I did eat Chipotle tonight for dinner because I was out with friends. I was out at a friend's house and I was kind of hungry later on into the evening. It's just like midnight right now, so it's pretty late. Like, I'm kind of hungry. I'm not super hungry, so I might just go to bed. But I am gonna make the bolognese now just so I have it for tomorrow and I don't have to fuss about it. And I want to show you guys, like, this has been something I've been substituting with a healthy option, so yeah, let's get into it. Okay, so first of all, it's kind of messy here from me in the morning. I'm sometimes such a bad roommate. I mean, I'd have to wipe this down again once I cook, but... Okay, so we're gonna start this by dicing this onion. I'm just gonna half it and take away the skin.
See, you lost me at this prep already. This stage, I can just give me the chicken on a plate or a turkey patty or something.
This might be a little bit wasteful, to be honest. So I take away like this layer, because then there's no chance of the skin being on there. I'm gonna show you guys another Chud hack. I like to have a bag I can throw shit into, so I don't have to go all the way over to the bin. It's lazy. I'm the Chud, bro. I never claimed to be anything.
At the end of the day, I eat like a trucker more than anything. It's like fucking microwave sub sandwiches and shit.
Else. But maybe I'll change my
Just
mind.
way too
So yeah,
much.
I get this onion diced up. After today, I'm feeling really positive, like I said before. I just realised I haven't fallen in love with weightlifting yet. And I know like a lot of people in the comments of lately are like, yeah, when I fell in love with weightlifting, became like such an obsession and the pounds fell off, or I'll get Instagram DMs or Twitter DMs like that. I'm so, it hasn't happened to me yet. Maybe it's like seeing the gains. Maybe it's seeing the gains of what the gym can do for you in terms of weightlifting. But right now I haven't.
I think back in the day, I started to enjoy weightlifting when I started seeing like visible veins in my hands and up my forearms and shit that I had never seen before. I think that's the moment, but that took a long time.
I haven't fallen in love with that. I still don't like the gym, really, is what I'm trying to say. I hope eventually I do start liking the gym, because that would make everything a lot easier, you know? Although it is important, it's not the most important thing, and my diet comes first. 270 grams of red onion. What the fuck are you doing, mate? Look at this Chud, bro. Big fat Chud. Stop being destructive. How much is this? 270 grams of red onion. So it's saying that's about 119 calories. Cool. We're chucking this red onion to start. All right, next, carrot. I want to add probably about the same weight in carrot. There you go, 215 gram of carrot. I'm gonna add all this carrot in. I'll cut to when I'm done grating this shit. Okay, gonna be completely transparent. I got lazy grating the carrot. We've got about 100 grams in here rather than about 200. That's a lot of carrot.
You need a food processor or
About
something.
136 grams of carrot. which is about 30 calories. Lovely. Yep, just gonna get this incorporated, and then I'm gonna add, I don't know how many yet, either 1 or 2 cans of these tomatoes, which are about 70-ish calories. This is a big batch, okay? This is something I'm gonna portion out, so I'm going to add in turkey beef or turkey meat mince. In the UK we call it mince, I think you call it ground. 32 ounces, I think. It's nice cooking, and I need to add some seasoning as well. Garlic powder.
Classic.
Pepper. Love me some pepper. A little bit of salt.
That's a lifesaver. Lifesaver, the fucking pepper. I just unload pepper on everything.
Cooking stuff that feels good for me feels amazing. I feel good. We're getting some really lovely, fantastic messages since I started this thing, and it's a lot of...
There's so many liquor bottles over there. There's just like a random twisted tea over here.
Because a lot of the stuff people have been telling me they feel, I've felt for a long time, and it's crazy knowing that there's people out there with like similar experience to me and difficulty.
I remember because I've been subbed to Zoil for I don't even know how long, forever, like over 2 years, I think. I remember like the fucking first couple like iterations of his chat were just fucking relentless on his weight. I was like that, I'm sure you get used to it at some point, but it's almost sadder that you get used to it because they would fucking like bully the fuck out of him, and I was like, that's not. There's a lot more relentless.
With health, weight loss, exercise,
but it's sick seeing some actual fucking support from people. Well, testicular torsion to the one who said legendary refresh.
Because I felt, I still do, but like what I'm saying is, it's reassuring hearing that other people have the same issues as me, because you feel so alone in some of these issues. For the longest time, like through the pandemic, you know, 2022, 2023, 2024, just going through some of the worst times in my life behind the scenes, you know what I mean? Like, it's hard trying to be healthy while you're extremely like just depressed and going through it, you know what I'm saying? Like, and it's really reassuring and lovely having people share the same experiences as me, and people around me reassuring me that I can do it, in friends and family and whatnot. It's really nice having that system, and yeah, for the longest time I thought I can do this.
Yeah, he's probably got one of the best networks of people to fucking cheer him on in some way, even just Wake himself, being able to be there and actually fucking run him through what's going and why his body can't do this or why it can do this better.
So I couldn't diet, I couldn't lose weight, I felt unloved, I felt a lot of shit really, but I'm glad I'm in the right headspace now, and it's very possible. You just gotta push through all that nasty shit and make sure you're in the right space when you're doing it, and yeah, just... That's
another thing. He's letting his heart out about how during COVID and those times he was in a dark place, but then he'd also come online and then just get fucking blasted by his own chat about how fat he was and this and that. I was like, it's almost sad, but I mean, I don't know, like, it's just fucking crazy.
It's doable, you know. I feel really great about myself, and I'm proud. I'm really proud of myself for being able to take on this journey. It's been really difficult. If you're going through a similar experience of weight loss or fitness journey, you should be proud of yourself too, man. It's very difficult. It's all a mental battle, you know. So yeah, just thought I'd say that. It's been on my mind, you know. It smells pretty good.
Zoil.
Okay, so I'm gonna add a bit of this tomato paste, and this tomato paste is 30 calories per 2 tablespoons. Oh, I instantly just smell tomato come up, bro. Beautiful. Add a bit of water. I am going to add some Italian herbs. I know this sounds insane. Tiny bit of ground cinnamon. Really brings it together.
Huh.
In total, this is about 2,000 calories.
He's a cooking guy. I'm far from that. I'm too fucking lazy.
So if I split this into 4 even portions, it's about 500 calories each. So 4 portions of beautiful bolognese here, and that should serve me well. It's called Maggi seasoning. So like MSG and sodium. It's lacking a bit of sweetness, so I'm gonna add a tiny bit of the sugar-free barbecue sauce. It's just missing that sweetness of a bolognese. 2 tablespoons right there, that's 10 calories. Okay, and the final calorie count is 2,007 calories. Yep, that's it. Wow, that's perfect. All right, well, what are you doing, bro? You were just chilling. Yeah, I got done doing the washing up, and now probably just gonna spend the rest of my night just chilling with my cat, playing Cult of the Lamb. Doesn't get much better than this, bro. It's pretty late, but I'm not really
wish I had
tired
an
yet,
orange cat.
so just gonna chill, play some games, and yeah. I started to head to bed, and I realized I am really hungry. I laid in bed and my stomach started growling, and I don't want to go through that all night, so I'm gonna eat food.
Slam
I've had
some
about
water, brother.
1,400 calories.
You piss
today,
100 times a night, but
which is extremely low. Cognac noodles. These are.
how much was he at?
I don't want to go through that all night, so I'm going to eat food. I've had about 1,400 calories today.
Oh fuck, you get 600 calories to make up if you want. Fuck, I think his BMR must be pretty high. I would assume. Assuming BMRs are even accurate in any way, but I'm sure his body burns a lot more than 2K a day, especially when he's active.
Which is extremely low. Cognac noodles. These are okay. Gonna drain these off real quick and put them in a pan. In this shit, drain it out. Once this pasta starts to dry out, it then becomes a bit nicer of a texture. And then I'm gonna add some of the chili in there, maybe a tiny bit more water to make it more of a meal. That should be pretty good. I'll show you that once it's done. This is the final result of the food. It's a lot of food for, what is this, 510 calories?
I don't know how his sleep schedule is, but I feel like a structured sleep schedule would probably help quite a bit too in some ways.
Something like that. I'm gonna scrounge on this and yeah, call it a night. See you in the morning. Good morning, people. I didn't really sleep well last night. The storms and the raining and just the wind, bro, was shaking the house. It's been, I think...
That's my favorite way to sleep. Or it's just a heavy fucking storm. You can hear the rain just knocking at your window.
What's the day today? The 24th? And I started this journey on the 8th. So it's been 2 weeks of the day. So I thought I'd weigh myself and see how much I've lost. I've only weighed myself the one time in the first video, and it's been 2 weeks since I started. And I just want to see where I'm at. So let's check it out. Scale's right there.
So he looks significantly skinnier to me, to my eyes at least.
I'm really happy with that. Let me get a closer shot. Oh wow, okay. Okay, so if this scale isn't lying to me, £476.8.
I can't remember what the original was.
11 pounds down, I believe, exactly. From the
That's
first
pretty good.
video. Wow. Holy shit, that's...
I assume that would be more than just like
It's
the
nice to
water
see your hard
weight
work
or whatever.
into
Right?
digits, and I know
That seems
the
like
scales and
actual
everything. Actually, I don't
progress.
really like getting on it because I've been treating this journey kind of like time. Regardless if you acknowledge if it's there or not, it's passing anyway, right? I know the process is working. I know I'm losing weight. The number doesn't really mean much right now, but 11 pounds in a couple of weeks, that's pretty impressive to me. So I'm very happy with that. Yeah.
Yeah, he's young too. I think we're the same age, but young enough to the point where you sort of got all the time to get healthy, and you're sort of at that point in life where if you stay unhealthy for just a couple more years, then you're probably going to introduce quite a few issues that'll haunt you for your rest of your life. Even
I'm very happy with that.
so it's good he's
yeah.
starting now.
Yeah. Fuck. 11 pounds in 2 weeks. So
That's good shit.
I realized the weight that I was comparing it to was the weight when I was holding my phone. So it's more like 7 pounds. But that's still
good,
really
man.
good, and I'm still really happy with that. Proud of myself.
Even if it was 2 pounds,
It's like
progress
2
is progress,
PM,
man.
And I'm making my first meal of the day, which is, again, just more the bolognese I had last night. I really love this stuff. And I could eat this 4 times a day if I really wanted, and I could still be under calories. So I just want to say, last night, cravings. Like, again, I got hungry and I wanted to eat. To be fair, I was really under my calorie goal
The cravings are killer.
yesterday, but still. Eating midnight's not the best idea, right? Because you want to, like, sleep. And then, like, you're sleeping, so you're wasting that energy that you just ate. But I was hungry, so I ate. And, like, that's what I'm saying. There's a lot of failures and there's a lot of successes that you have during weight loss is what I'm starting to learn is failures are fine. Just keep on the right track, you know what I'm saying? Progress isn't perfection. Just keep at it, boys.
And progress isn't linear.
That's where I'm at in my headspace right now. I'm just going to keep pushing. Also, I just wanted to say, obviously, I'm not going to eat this 4 times a day.
You have good weeks, you have bad weeks. It doesn't matter. You just got to keep pushing, man.
The nutritional value isn't there. But it's nice knowing I can eat something that I like and it's somewhat healthy. I'm going to go for a little walk. I couldn't go yesterday because it was raining and miserable out, but because I didn't go yesterday, I feel even more inclined to go for a little walk. Unfortunately, my ride to the park, where I usually walk at, is sleeping at 4 p.m.
Is that Rosie?
Hashtag Rosie is a chud. So I'm going to have to ride my bike over there in this awful weather, but
I
yeah.
say, isn't it fucking ice in Texas?
We can get there. Even in this utter freezing cold.
Oh my god, why does his hair have like a aura to it?
This bike has to be my favorite way to get around. I love it so much.
It goes hard.
My hands are fucking icicles. I take it back, I can't feel my fingers. This is awful. This weather is fucking shit. Oh my god, my hands. Yeah, this is a terrible idea. I literally have frost on my jacket and my hands are so red. Okay, I'm gonna hit 30 minutes of walking on my normal route that I do here at this little park. So yeah, it's gonna do a big loop. It takes about 25-30 minutes. I'm hoping I get out of it fast now because it's so cold. But I just feel like I need to get some walking in. So I'm gonna do that now.
That's good shit.
And yeah.
Is he leaving the part where he has to walk back for the camera?
I know I've been repeating myself a lot during this video. I know this channel didn't set up for like, it's not philosophy, you know what I mean? But I like sharing how I'm feeling in a moment, you know what I mean? Like for the first time, and I know it's very early days, I see the thread. Just these indicators of seeing where I'm going with this diet and the exercise, and it's all so simple on paper, right? Like it's just eat less, move more.
Yep.
It really is that simple. I'm seeing it now, you know. Like I'm in a point where I'm really dedicated to making this work, and I really want to see this work, and so I'm putting my all into it. And for the first time, I just see that. I see that string, I see that ray, and I see where I'm going to end up. And I see myself ending up a lot happier and a lot healthier. So I'm just going to continue pushing. That's about it, really.
I want to see him to do some like iShow speed fucking backflips and shit by next year. That's what I want to see.
It's so cold out here that this is a pickleball court, and a lot of times the players leave their stuff here. This stuff is frozen to the table. That's some of the clearest ice I've ever seen. But this is just all...
Yoinkies, dude. That's free clothes for when you lose weight, dude.
to the table, and bro, it's so cold out here. It is freezing. I've arrived back at my humble steed. That was a nice little walk, actually. I'm going to end this video here. Thank you very much for watching. Please subscribe if you enjoyed the content. Again, very raw cut stuff.
I guess I'll subscribe on my public-facing channel.
I appreciate you all. Love you all. Thank you so much for watching. Bye. This ice cream is fucking delicious, by the way.
W Zoil.